Hi, this is Lloyd Chapman, President and Founder of the American Small Business League, and I've got a press release out today titled Small Business Administration Refusing to Release Contracting Data. So a few weeks ago, the Small Business Administration released a press release and said that for last year, small businesses got $89.9 billion in small business contracts. So I sent them a Freedom of Information request and said, can you give me the names of the companies that you included in that? You'll never guess what they said. No! How did I know that? Yes, I've been through this before. So it's kind of comical, actually. You know, I have to laugh after 10 years. So in 2008, I did the same thing, and they refused, and I sued them. And I won, and you'll never guess what we found when we got the data. Hundreds of Fortune 1000 firms and some of the biggest companies in the world. Rolls-Royce, British Aerospace, Finmechanic in Italy, Sanjong Corporation in South Korea. Those are small businesses, right? Yeah. So here's the funny part. When I beat them in 2008, this is the Small Business Administration. They told the federal court, hey, we have no idea who gets federal small business contracts. So when the judge ruled in my favor and forced them to release the data, the judge said this, Judge Marilyn Patel. The court finds curious the SBA's claim they do not have the very information they would need to carry out their mission. That's a nice way of saying, liars! So it's comical. So we're going to sue them again, force them to release the names of all the firms that they say got this $89.9 billion, and that has been every year for a freaking decade. You know, you're going to see the biggest companies in the world in there. And what puzzles me is why some journalist doesn't, you know, jump on this story. And, you know, it's not mistakes and miscoding and errors and computer glitches, anomalies. It's stunning, to tell you the truth. If you go back and look at the history of this, it goes back 10 years. Not one journalist in a decade has ever asked the SBA, can you answer one question for me? Why is it that every year these anomalies and computer glitches and errors and mistakes always divert small business contracts to Fortune 500 firms and never the other way around? Not once ever. It's amazing. I'm thinking about quitting my job and becoming a journalist. I'm going to Pulitzer Prize my first week. And that's the first thing I'd ask them. Anomalies? An anomaly is kind of like getting struck by lightning, right? You know, isn't it fascinating these anomalies always divert small business contracts to Fortune 500 firms and increase the percentage and the volume of contracts to small businesses and help the government cheat small businesses, help the SBA lie about the fact that they're hitting that goal. Isn't that amazing? By the way, let's try that with the IRS. You know, the IRS should have left the SBA handle that scandal, by the way. When the IRS got in trouble for auditing all the Republican groups, they should have let the SBA press office handle it, and they go, hey, it's an anomaly. It's miscoding. It's simple human error. Computer glitches, you know? So if you get audited by the IRS and they say you owe them a bunch of money, you say, hey, it's a computer glitch. It's an anomaly. All right, Lloyd Chapman from American Small Business League. See you next week.